It's the Baltimore Orioles taking. All right, ready to go here. And into the box for Baltimore, DJ Washington. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Washington turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Bounced it. He breaks for third. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Swing and a ground ball. And he handles it himself for the out. Two out, space is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 64th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here. That's for sure.
David Fry getting ready to hit. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for two. Now a relay to second. And in there with a double off the wall. Top of the sixth inning. Now it's the right fielder, DJ Washington. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 8-2. And he's got a double, his fourth hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Goes down looking. Washington had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he
DJ Washington comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way. One down, runner at third. Washington, the next to hit. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Washington needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now,
and that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Peraza. Rutschman retired. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runner at second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 2-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man on base to start the inning. Washington, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Cowser coming home. He will score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 outs. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. It bounces, and he's going for third. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. And next for the Orioles, DJ Washington.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here, up onto the deck. What a shot. Another homer. His 66th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Certainly worthy of another look to find out the distance of that home run via StatCast. 470 feet. Singy, say it with me. Wow.
Yeah, he got every stitch on that baseball, and you don't see many homers go as far as that one just did. I'm sure it's already spread like wildfire on the internet, man. These kind of home runs don't go unnoticed.
Washington was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for them.
DJ Washington, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. All right. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. DJ Washington, the next to hit for the Orioles, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Rip towards third. Zips it to first, and that'll do it. And the Orioles. Man at first, Jason Dominguez digs in now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 away now. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And no one can get there. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning. 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The relay. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Washington could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, y se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, y se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están abusos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando trabajamos la posición,
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Kyle Bradish.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And next is the designated hitter, David Fry. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Cowser will hit next. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jorge Mateo now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, back to first, safe. And a run comes in to score.
So it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. This looks like extra bases. Wells makes the turn at second. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? And the 0-2. Over to first. That's the inning. And the Orioles ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, DJ Washington. Hard hit left side. whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look.
Sun setting in the background. What a waste of the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Eflin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Next for the Orioles, DJ Washington. Washington goes 5 feet 11 inches, just 21 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that one's going to get into the corner. Oh, the throw is wild. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time, you see.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And the run's going to come in to score here, and they've taken the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Up the middle, a sliding stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 3. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. And stepping in for the Yankees, David Fry. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. No outs. Runners at first and third. Line drive. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
New inning getting started. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 5-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Washington in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One strike.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe slings it across. That's out number 3. One hit. So bases all loaded up. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swung on, belted. Dominguez raging back towards the wall. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So they're all loaded up. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Across is the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off in Game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice...
6-5 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Just about to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Clarke Schmidt. What do we need to know here?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Out of here! and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, DJ Washington. That one ripped. See you later. He sends it out of here. And that gives him the lead. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, and he's out.
Well, that was a great throw from right to cut him down, trying to go close to third. It's such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there, it just didn't work out for him.
Fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the right fielder, DJ Washington. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's the right fielder, DJ Washington. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, and I gotta make it for me. Oh, sometimes it seems, girl, I'm neglecting you. Well, I love to spend more time. I got so many things to do. Oh, I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby.
It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you, singing This Should Be Fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Bradish.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
One down, and now it's Jake Burger to hit. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit, heading for the plate. The throw in, the tag out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Go ahead. Run on base. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone into the flag court. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
On a line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early.
Orioles an out away. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Soft contact in the air. Fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. And he's gone yard again. And the Orioles walk it off in the 11th.
Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted. What's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. It was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord, forgive me.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
La noche tú y yo.
engineer me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Zach Eflin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
DJ Washington stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. And they got him. 2 outs, nobody on. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. 2 on, 2 outs. Hammer, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw in. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. In the dirt. Westburg up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Langford makes the grab. And that is the third. 2-out space is empty. to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff now.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ripped to short, off balance feed. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Well, it's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Garcia is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. So 2 down, and now Adley Rutschman. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. Double steal. Higashioka tries to block it, but gets away. And the runners will move up. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And there's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And a pitch. Simeon, toss over to first. And that is the end. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. Lined into right. Washington makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Coming in as a pinch runner, Ezekiel Duran. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That one's in there, and a count 2-1. Orioles an out away. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea, and I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first three games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, John Gregg. What do we have on him?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Carter on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. They get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
On the ground is short, could be two. On to Simeon. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That one the other way. Slings to first. That ends the inning. And now the right fielder, DJ Washington. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the postseason success continues for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
Here goes the runner. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia makes the catch. Throw over to first. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussion.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe, and that's his third hit. Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground to the left. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, Cindy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final. Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. And now Jack Peterson. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's a fair ball. One out, bases empty. And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not. take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, one out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle, Duran. On to Simeon. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice. So the batting order turns over. Jorge Mateo digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. His 6th of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. So a man at first. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more.
So runner at second, 2 down. And Jack Peterson stands in. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Washington under this one. And that is a foul ball. Washington really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a...
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Zach Eflin. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-2. Line drive. To third. Tag. Got him. So 2 down. DJ Washington, the next to hit for the Orioles. Duran. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. That to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And the 2-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Well struck left field. And it's gone. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 7-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Wobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Drew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team
From my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Westside, Compton, you already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi haters, bye haters, bye haters. Bye Felicia, not today, not tomorrow either. It's a lot of banging houses in the city, like I try to make the block just an attitude. Actually in the control, Johnny is the project, know what I'm saying? New shit. Trying to kill people for $1 million, really will fit your whole attitude. The rap about the real since I lived. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, giving no hurt. I ever grew shorty. The whole black hole still everybody beats up the vocals. Every soul is my post, and I'm like, right. It ain't cold, I don't know, could be inside. First time was about my shit. You just heard that he died. Slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been the leader, on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the pops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like to spend to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on the power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to these trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, got my songs already, got a message how they hang on already. I don't care. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm high. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get slide. I want you to get come slide with me. You said you don't, but you won't try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, cause I keep don't know me. Phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man.